Good morning. I'd like to talk about something I call the basket, and it's not that basket. Um, it's it's a tool that I often use when I'm running low and I can't understand why I can't raise my energy level and this and that. And I call it filling up. Actually, I don't have a name for it. But what happens is that when the basket is empty, what is the basket? The basket is uh, the resource that you need to go to when you want to find your way back to the mothership, so to speak. When you want to find your way back to reality, back to reality. It's it's something you have to. It's a tool you have to use. It's like a jump ring. You know what I mean? So it's a tool to get you from one place to another when your mind won't take you there. So one of the tools of the basket is to, before you can use it, you have to fill the basket. Because for a lot of people, the basket is really empty, and it can be filled again. And you have to sometimes start with the most minute, pleasurable thing you can think of. Um, we're not talking orgasm here. Um, we're talking a feeling of rightness, of okayness, of pleasure. It can be sensual pleasure. It can just be a feeling of of sweetness about life, a calmness about things. So it can be described in a lot of different ways. But if you have very few of those types of reference experiences that you can pull up or remember, then it's going to be that much more difficult in order to get to the place where really none of that matters. So you can see the sort of the paradoxical hue that's been put upon this relationship between these things. And so you want to get there. How do you get there? So if your basket is empty, it's really, really hard to get there, because intellectually you feel as if you have all the tools, you have a thorough understanding of where you want to go and what you want to experience, but you really can't ever get there. And you can't ever get there because you don't know what you don't know. You're not sure really what you're shooting for. It's like allergies. Shooting at allergies in the dark, not knowing what's actually upsetting your system. So this is one of the problems. And so the first task that needs to be done is to pull out your basket and look in and see if there's anything in there. Generally there's not. You just see the straw at the bottom. And it can be a beautiful basket, but the truth is, really, over time, over misuse, over non-use, over non-whatever, it can be empty, or it can be covered with so much dirt that you can never see what's really in there. And so the first order of business, you might say, is that you have to clean and restock the basket. When you do that, why then, game on, because now you know how to switch over to that place. And so getting to that place is the whole key. And then when you're in that place and you have one foot still doing the other stuff, earthly bound things, and that's the ultimate, because then you have command. I'm not there yet, just so you know. Anyway, we'll leave it there for today, and we'll pick it up again. And I totally look forward to speaking with you in the next video. So thanks for hanging in there.